Hello, and welcome back to our continuing Settlement Survival Extreme Mode Plus Plus Plus. I'm Larry. It's episode 10, and it's time to continue this extreme series. Of course, no immigrants, no town hall, so we don't get any of those bonuses. We don't get any special building bonuses. It is probably the absolute hardest way you can play this game. And I was foolish enough to start this series to see if it can be done. And so far we're holding our own. We do have a drought coming, and unfortunately we have another fire event coming. So yay! It's going to be an interesting year for us. And of course, this year I, decided to plant agave instead of more food, but it is what it is. Now, will this be the season that our hunters come through for us? I have no clue. Don't know. It would be nice if they did, but I'm just not holding my breath. Now that these folks are done with their field, what do we need? We're getting low on lumber, of course. So we're going to go ahead and throw out a supply or storage area. And we are going to hoover up some more stuff. And we're going to take it all because I want the extra stone. And the reason why I want the extra stone is we've got some other buildings that we need to get made. And I think it's about time we get close to some roads. Maybe we should consider improving those. But we do have a different building that I want to get built. And we need to get cut stone started because now that the map is saying, hey, we're going to start throwing more and more disasters at you, we're going to have to be able to get our people housed. And that's going to be especially important. So, yeah, we got to get that shelter built. And if we're going to get the shelter built, we need cut stone, and we need a lot of it. So the plan will be is we're going to get the cut stone on track here. And I don't know why I didn't dispatch our clay people. We're almost sitting on 1,000 clay. Can you believe that? I think that's pretty cool. Now, the one thing I'm also thinking about that we're going to have to get into soon, and where is it at? And we go into our little mining. Wait a minute, do I not have quarries? Yeah, I just have to find out what tab they're under. But yeah, we are going to be looking at bringing on quarries because that is definitely going to be a must. Now, that's the only problem when you have very few people is you have to shuffle them around. And like the two quarry people that the two clay people that I have right now, after they get done with that clay, then I need to bring them in to do 1,000 sand. And then once we have 1,000 sand, then I have to look at bringing them into doing some more stuff. So we will see what happens in this episode. Now, the nice thing is that this is going to hit, but I'm hoping it's not going to hit us too quickly. Now, we have a technology point to spend, and I'm really thinking It's time for that calcining kiln, and so we're going to go ahead and get that started. So yay, we're one step closer to the technology that we want. And of course, the yields in the field decrease. And that means our next water supply is not doing any good for us. So we'll go ahead and bring them there, and we'll go ahead and open up this well so we can at least continue getting water. That sounds like a plan to me. But you know what? I'm going to close this one, and I'm just going to open this one because we have all of our water right there. So why not? Oh, it would help if I'd unpause the freaking game and speed it back up. The mysterious merchant. Oh, that's right. I don't have the 1,000 coins, so forget it. Now, that's another one that we have to bring on because if you notice, things are starting to back up. And I do need to bring in a merchant and have them sell stuff through the winter time so we can open up some more space in our warehouses because we just don't have enough room for a ton of warehouses. So I have to get that under control as well. So, but unfortunately, that does take another person. And that does not help. And it looks like they're done here. So we can pause that one and we can pause that one. And they can go finish grabbing all that fun stuff. It's only 50 degrees outside. So, yeah, we'll do what we can do. Because I would surely love to put out another pasture. But we are also going to have to really think about the building that I want. And let's see if we can find it. There's the sawmill, chopping house. It's the Masonry Workshop. So it's a little 4x4. And I'm going to toss that little 4x4 building. I'm going to pause the game and see where it lands in here. You know what? I think I'm going to move it. I think I'm going to move it right next door. I think I'm going to get rid of that. And I think a nice little house can go right there, which I'm okay with. And as long as it's covered under everything, yeah, it still gets covered under medical, so we'll get all the full bonuses there. We cannot argue that. Now it's 34 degrees, so unfortunately our hunters didn't do it again. So it's time to recall everybody, and let's get everybody back to doing what they need to be doing. So we'll pop some people back in the school. We're going to need our get our construction back. We'll get the delivery going on the marketplace again. And how many people does that leave us? Ooh, we still have 9. So we can go ahead and open the smithy again. We can get the tailor open. We'll go ahead and close the nursery. That gives us somebody back. And look at that, 835 herbs. That's pretty good. And we have the distillery. And then we can get our clay open again. And we still have 5 people. Can you believe that? 5. So we'll just get them at full strength and put them at full strength. How are we doing? Oh, our alpaca is just really starting to go. And it's getting to a point now to where if we have this type of people left over, we just may want to consider some more buildings here. that we can operate during the wintertime. That's what I'm thinking. Because that's what we want. Now, if everybody stays close and does what they're supposed to do, we shouldn't lose anybody here. Now, I am going to bring in some more storage, which I really don't want to do, but our warehouses are getting clogged. And you know what? We will... Oh, I don't have the skill yet, so I am going to have to get the skill to get the merchant going so we can get these warehouses cleaned out. And unfortunately, that's not a skill that I want to use. It's all well and good, but we have other things we want to do, and the game's just not understanding that. Or the game understands it and says, I don't think so. So yeah, that's kind of depressing, don't you think? I think it is. But hey, that's me. I'm weird. So we still don't have waiting for that little line. And okay, so we can go ahead and cut them loose here. And we can go ahead and get this one started because that produces a whole lot more water than just the average well. And how's our little alpaca doing over here? Our little alpaca, we only have 5. That's kind of bad. Okay, guys, I don't need you doing anything else over here. So, since you are not paying attention and doing your other jobs, I'm just going to stop all of you from running over here. And I need you to really do your jobs. They're like little kids. They just don't listen. They're like, I'm going to do my own thing. And it's like, no, I told you to do something else. And let's go ahead and let's open up space from this chop shop. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. We'll get some mats there. So that's not a bad thing. And they're almost done with the Masonry Workshop, which is nice. Oh, and we got 3 people hurt. We have a fisherman hurt, a miner hurt, and a builder hurt. Ooh, that is not good. Any of them have really bad injuries? Ankle sprain, foot fractured. Well, guys, just stay close to your houses. That's all I ask for. Now, this is February. This is what's going to hurt, is it's taking up a bunch of our stone. So, I'm going to have to knock that down to 100 so it doesn't totally wipe us out of stone. And it's about time to let some people back into their old jobs. Which they're probably like, Larry, will you quit moving us off our jobs? We like our jobs. I don't want to be a farmer. And they're probably kicking and screaming on, please don't make me a farmer. I don't want to be a farmer. But I'm like, no, I don't think so. You're going to be a farmer. There's nothing wrong with being a farmer. And close the old distillery. And how much clay did we get? Oh, we're close. And we'll close that off. And who else do I need to do some shenanigans to? I thought... Did I get everybody? No? I'm missing somebody. Oh, that's right. I usually take the builders off too. So, hunters, do your thing. Field people, do your thing. Oh, please do your thing, but with fewer people. And we'll I'll open this up. And yeah, this will work. Now, we are going to do more work over here. I'm going to get them to take all that. Hopefully they will. So now that we have that stuff, now it just comes down to agriculture and 3 more points. So hopefully then we can get our fish ponds. And I'll be able to shut this one down. And because once we get our fish ponds, our food is going to be so much easier. And the other nice thing is, soon, well, I can't say soon, but it will be very, very nice to get into durable storage. Okay, it looks like they're done too, so yay. They're going to fill this thing up really quick. And just for grins, since the area is clear, why not? I just have to remember to close them and get them doing what they're supposed to be doing. It will be nice to have that extra stone because we need at least 500 stone to get the 100 cut stone that we need. So hopefully I'm not going to have to do too much building. Hopefully. Okay, we now have another graduate which is added onto the workforce. Yay! Oh, gotta make sure I keep an eye on these. It's June. It's nice weather. Life is good. We've got the fire event coming up. And this is coming up. It's at 85. Going to go ahead and get them over. And we're going to get them over because they have to do some traveling. And we're going to stop one of the people so they can keep on doing what they're supposed to be doing. And it's like, come on, hunters. You can do something. Where, we have buffalo over here. I'd take a buffalo. I would prefer food, but hey, leather's good. And there's a baby right there. Come on, snag it. Don't kill him. I want the baby. What did you do? Why? You had that baby right there. All you had to do is grab it. That's it. I cannot believe you didn't grab it. Ooh, temperature's starting to drop and they're just not getting it done. At least not as early as I'd like. Come on, people. You can do this. Okay, you're done. Close. Go do your thing. You're done. Close. Go do your thing. No, folks, nobody's starving here. Come on. Give me a break. No one's allowed to starve. And we have fire. And oh, that dude was in there. Please, somebody go put it out. Thank you. .45-degree temp. Come on. You can do this. You know, the nice thing is if we did get a buffalo, then we could, we'd have leather. But as we get extra people, then I'm going to start looking at getting us into linen and start building down jackets. Okay, it's 35 degrees. And okay, let me pause everybody and get everybody back home. So we will open the sand pit up, and I'm thinking we can go ahead and finally get a masonry workers going. And oh yeah, we definitely need the smithy going. And how we doing on, yeah, we're going to need the tailor going. And of course, we need the marketplace. How many people we have left? Oh, only one. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, I better recall our hunters too, or they're going to freeze. And that puts us back into the school being open. Okay, the marketplace is open. And you know what? I don't think I want to build anything this time. So, since I really don't want to build anything, I'm thinking maybe we can just amp this up, put everybody there, and then turn all this stuff off so nobody decides to be a hero. Don't need heroes here today. Yeah, I think this setup will work for us this winter. And look at that, 643 coal. Can you believe that? Yeah, we're 62 alpaca meat. That's so disappointing. 265. So disappointing. But it is what it is. I mean, at least the fish are constant, where these have been kind of crazy. So I think this year I'm going to get us into flax. Because with the agave, yeah, that's fine. So one of the buildings I'm going to need to get done is we are going to have to build ourselves the mill. And that's going to be, I mean, not the mill, the weaver or whatever it is. Excuse me, the linen factory, or is it the clothing factory? Come on, I just look at it. The textile mill. Where do I want to put one of these guys at? Oh, it'll work over here. I tell you what. We will turn it this way. And we'll pause it. Because if I could get everybody doing linen, ooh. Because this one won't do down jackets. So we would have to get into down jackets, which is the advanced tailor. And what's it take to upgrade the tailor? Okay, plank. So we will have to get some plank online. That we can do. We're back into January. Yay. Okay. How is our mine coming? Oh, down to 3%. So that's going to be interesting. And we're in January. Yay. And how many? Oh, they managed to get 65. Can you believe that? That is not too shabby. In February. So let's time to eliminate some people here. So let's go ahead and get these turned off. It's warm enough weather, so we'll get the hunters going. And I think it's about time we can... Okay, pause it again, and let's get the other people doing what they need to do. Really, they get their tools up? You know what? Next time I'm going to have to boost that up to 80. So we got that. We turn that off. We turn the school off. That gives us 9. Who am I missing here? Okay, we still have plenty of herbs. There's one I'm missing. I know there's one that I'm missing. Because if we open this one... Oh, no. We're not missing anybody. But we have an extra person we don't need. I'll just do that. Okay. So before I unpause this, let's try to... Yeah, because we need everything, so... We'll do a gather all, and we'll start it all off like right here. That works. So that leaves our little extra person there, and they can do their thing. Now for our raw materials. Construction materials. Cut stone. You know what that means, don't you? That means this can now be built. And we will unpause this. So, when everybody's all ready to go and rock, come on everybody, do your thing. So far, so good. Because once we can get that shelter in place, then the really cool thing is we're not going to have to worry too much. Oh, we lost somebody. Oh, the cleric died of old age. We knew this was going to happen sooner or later, and it did. So, that is a bummer. And we're going to have to I want more happiness, I'm going to have to do something about our housing and get rid of these tents. Okay, are they done? Yes, they are. So why are you still over here? And you're done. Why are you still over here? Those are all good questions. That's because I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I think this is a good place to leave off at. Now that we have cut stone, it's huge. But look at our coal is really coming through for us. I mean, look at all the lumber we're saving just by having coal. And I also don't have to have the lumber mill. And, they still haven't knocked down the chop house. So, it's a huge labor saver going with coal. And I'd highly recommend everybody use coal in their settlements. If you can break away from using lumber and get coal, that's the route you want to go. And then one thing you want to concentrate on is make sure you do the boiler, because the boiler will heat up the housing. And believe it or not, there's an achievement in the game to where if you get 100% of everybody using the heating, I think it has to be a population over 100 or maybe something like that. But yeah, I mean, there's actually an achievement for it. But coal power will definitely make your life so much easier. So I highly recommend you do it. So if you like that tip, like the video. And then, of course, for anybody that hasn't followed the channel, you may want to consider following, because I put out, especially if you like settlement survival. If you like settlement survival, I'm constantly putting out content on this. And so hopefully you're enjoying it. If you're watching it to the end, then yeah, you must be enjoying it. And if you're not following, you might want to consider it. So I am going to head out. I will talk to you in the next episode. Hopefully you're having a good day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye.